Decade Bird Publishing presents Star Wars Legacy, based on the comics by John Ostrander. Number 1. Broken.
I have broken the spine of the galaxy. Nearly 100 years ago, the Yuuzhan Vong invaded, plunging the galaxy into deep chaos, bleeding and weakening it. Patient in the Force, I waited as the galaxy grew darker. I watched as the invaders, finally defeated, were allowed to live in exile on the sentient planet Zonima Seacoat. A folly designed by the Jedi, but ultimately that too served my purpose. Lingering hatred festered on worlds that had suffered heavily at the hands of the Yuuzhan Vong. That hatred gave us our opening. I made an alliance with the reborn Empire at Bastion. We manufactured a cause for war, making the Vong seem responsible. Split, the Galactic Alliance began to fight itself and so died. I know the Jedi from old. They could never share my vision. 2 days ago, the Jedi Temple on Coruscant fell. Today, at their academy on Ossus, the last of the Jedi will die. Sometimes, things must be broken in order to be rebuilt. As I have bent the Force to my will, so I will bend the galaxy, and it will know order. My true work is about to begin.
From the Holocron of Darth Krayt, Lord of the Sith.
Cade, you and Shadow get those younglings on the shuttle now. And get off planet. Your father and I will make a stand here. Hurry. They're coming, Cole.
I sense them, too, Wolf. We hold them here. There's no escape from the landing pad except with the shuttle. And no way to the shuttle but through us.
Why are you still here? Padawan? I gave you instructions.
Shadow doesn't need me to fly the shuttle, Master. You and Dad are going to need me more. Cade, we're not going to start this again. You're still a Padawan, not a knight. You owe your master obedience. He gave you an order. My place is here with you and Master Sazin. I can feel it. Listen to the Force, Cade. A Jedi's first concern is to preserve life. Protect the younglings with your life, son. Obey Master Sazin. And go. Yes, Father.
Not the best of farewells, Cole.
We take what is given. Speaking of which, here they come.
These are the last. Finish them and our master's will is accomplished.
What? No demand for us to surrender, Sith?
My master will not make Palpatine's mistake. All Jedi must die.
Stand away from him, Sith spawn. I am Cade Skywalker, servant of the living Force. None of you will pass.
Younglings stowed, systems online. We're good to go.
Master Sazin is down, Shadow. My father's fighting alone.
He's not just your father, Cade. He's my master. Not easy for me, either. We know his wish. He expects us to obey. We have to honor that.
Can't do it.
Cade.
Get this crate up on repulsor lifts and then punch it if you have to, Shadow. I can't sit here and watch my father die. I'm here, Father. You don't fight alone. No. Every moment you delay here, you endanger the lives on board that shuttle. This is not how you were taught. I won't leave you. You're putting your own wants, your own desires, ahead of the needs of others. You're a Skywalker, Cade. Act like one. Help your master onto the shuttle and leave. As you command. Master.
Cade. Is Master Sazin dead?
Shish. Do not be afraid. What have you been taught? There is no death, is there? Only the Force. When the shell falls, the essence remains. Nothing is lost. Nothing? Is?
No.
Master Sazin?
I will not let you go, Master. Back. Only death lies this way.
Yes, death.
Father.
Cade. No.
Master.
Go.
Cade? You didn't die? Did you? Cade?
Get away from me. All of you. Stay back. I'm going back. I'm taking my fighter, and I'm killing the Sith who murdered my father.
Stop. I can feel the anger in you, Cade. It's a fire that will consume you. It was wrong to bring me back to life. To do it brought you to the edge of the dark side. Killed to avenge your father, and you become what killed him. Is that how you will honor his memory?
It wasn't wrong.
Cade? Cockpit. Now.
What's hitting us?
Take a look. Imp fighters. Shields are down to 40%. Getting to hyperspace is going to be real iffy. Punch in the coordinates while I try to keep us from being space dust.
Too risky. I'll take my fighter and clear a path. Once you're free of Ossus's gravity, hit light speed.
One fighter against all those? That's suicide, Cade. You don't have to do it that way.
We take what is given.
Is that? Cade. In the fighter. Shouldn't. Not in his state. Open a channel. Cade, this is your master. Come back. Don't do this.
Sorry, Master. Too much static. We must be getting jammed. Skywalker out.
He cut the link, Master. He brought me back, Shadow. From the very edge of life and death. I felt the dark side touch him. I feel him now in my mind. He desires death. And he wants to kill before he dies.
Come on, you carking Sith hounds. There is death, and I'm here to give it.
He's gone. No. I can't sense him in the Force, Master. He must be dead. I would have felt his death in the Force. When he just pulled me back from death's edge, it strengthened the bonds we share as Master and Padawan. He's alive. I know it. If he is, then we have to go back to look for him, Master. Hyperspace coordinates are locked in, but the imps are closing in on us again. Maybe one quick pass. Our first duty is to the younglings, Shadow. Cade knew this. Go. I promise you this. I will find you, Cade Skywalker.
Coruscant. Jewel of the Old Republic. Taken by the Empire. Reclaimed by the New Republic. The Yuzhan Vong ripped it from its orbit, shattered its moon, and raised its durasteel towers so they might reshape it with their biotechnology. Following the Yuzhan Vong defeat, the Galactic Alliance rebuilt a broken Coruscant, making it their capital once more. Now, it is the Imperial Throne world for the new Empire. In the newly ordained throne room, Emperor Roan Fel gathers with his Moffs as Grand Admiral Morlish Veed gives the final report of the Sith Imperial War.
Ossus has fallen, and the Jedi Order is broken. What Jedi remain are scattered throughout the galaxy. Your Imperial Majesty. My fellow Moffs. The war is over and the galaxy is again ours. Eh? What's this? Who dares? Darth Krayt.
Our Sith allies. You're early, Lady Maladi, Lord Krayt, Lord Nile. We had heard you were wounded at Ossus, but I see the reports exaggerate. And Lord Wirelock, the Empire owes you much. Our victory would not be possible without you. What reward would you name?
Your life, Emperor Fel.
Imperial Knights. Save your Emperor. Do not interfere. You cannot stop this.
Shut it, Veed. You knew this was going to happen.
If that's so, Geist, You'd best choose your next words very carefully.
And what, you ask, is the meaning of this? Roan Fel never really embraced the war or the idea of a unified galaxy. He went along with it as a political necessity. That's not what the Empire, what the galaxy needs. The galaxy writhes in chaos and disorder. It requires a man of vision. I am that man of vision. I am the new Emperor, Grand Admiral Morlish Veed. By virtue of your rank, you must be the first swear loyalty and fealty to me.
I so swear, Your Excellency.
Now, the rest of you,
We so
We so
swear.
swear.
go. I will summon you again later. You will then learn how you will serve me.
That wasn't the deal, Kalish Tay. I was to be Emperor.
Morlish, you've been stabbed in the back by a Sith, and you are surprised. Bide you time. Watch you tongue. The future is not yet written. You may yet become Emperor.
Darth Maladi,
What is your will, my lord?
that was not Roan Fel. Explain yourself.
Master. He
was a double. The real Roan Fel could have resisted. He is a fully trained Jedi like his Imperial Knights. The true Roan Fel knew we were coming. He smelled a trap and has now escaped. As head of intelligence, you should have anticipated that.
You control the throne of the Empire, dread lord. By himself, Roan Fel is no danger to you.
By himself, Fel is nothing. But much of the military and even some of the Moffs are sympathetic to him. If he calls them to him and they go, he could split the Empire. Still, it may be useful to find out which of the Moffs and the military commanders are loyal to Fel personally and which simply to the throne, no matter who sits on it. Fel can delay us as we establish our vision of order for the galaxy. But he cannot stop it. The key will be to make certain Fel does not gain allies. He may seek out Jedi.
Hunt the Jedi. Get others to hunt as well. Offer bounties. 10 times more for one alive than dead. One might be turned.
You failed me today, Maladi. Serve me better tomorrow. Begin to engage the hunters now. We must remain strong and ready. Leave me for now.
Yes, Master.
My body fails me, Wirelock.
You've overextended yourself, my lord. Perhaps a healing trance? Or back into stasis?
Perhaps a healing meditation, but I cannot go back into stasis. I am Emperor now, and I must be seen, and seen as strong. Not all the Moffs are pleased I am Emperor, Veed especially. They are gravel maggots waiting to feed.
You are iron-willed, my master, but
how long have I fought this thing which threatens to take me over and make me not myself? How much longer can I keep it at bay? A decade or two perhaps. Not more. And the galaxy is not yet in order. I felt a murmur in the dark side when Ossus fell. A dark light in the Force, drawing life back from death. Healing. The source was a Jedi. I have not lived this long or prepared so exactly to fail now. Becoming Emperor is just the first step. I will find this Jedi and bend their power to serve the dark side. My vision of galactic order is not yet reality, but it will be. It will be.